Hey friends, how's it going? Beautiful day, hey? So today I felt myself blessed. When I was starting my day, I'm doing my exercises, routine, outdoors, like at dusk. So still quite dark and the sun is still not up. The birds are singing and I was, my bare foot on the grass, and I was just looking at the beauty around me and all that is happening in my life, and I felt so blessed. Why am I sharing that? Not to tell you that I'm blessed, but to tell you that I think the most important thing in our lives is to tame our mind and to give the right meaning to things and to actually appreciate what we are living. I think that's the most important. I was thinking today, okay, what am I going to talk about? What is the most important? Where can I add value? And so, taming the mind or controlling the mind, I think, is the most important. Why? Quickly, I'm going to explain to you that. So I have an amazing life. That's the reality. I'm traveling a lot. I have autonomy. My finances are good. I have good health. I have an amazing relationship. Everything is working out perfectly. And still, my mind makes me stress or give me some anxiety from time to time, because instead of just seeing how blessed I am and how grateful I can be for all I have, um, my mind keeps focusing on the future, on the past, especially on the future, and kind of, okay, I have all that, but what will happen in the future, right? But then if you are stuck in that all your life, you never enjoy life, and life is so short, and then it just passes by, and you're always focusing on what can happen next and what could go wrong, right? Because we have that 2 million-year-old mind that is here to help us survive, right? That's the job of the mind. The mind is survival. So it always focuses on what could go wrong so we can prevent it and we can work on it. The problem is that uh, I guess in a fast-paced world, and things can change a lot, and things are changing a lot, and then if you are stuck in your mind and if that's the focus, uh, you're not going to enjoy your life. And yes, it will help you from time to time, because yes, you will prepare. The stress and the anxiety will force you to take action on a few things, so that's a positive outcome. But it's not worth it, in the sense that um, life is not about stress and anxiety and always preparing the future, always preparing what's coming. Life is about appreciating what you have now, enjoying the moment, right? And then, of course, you have goals, and of course, you're planning for the future, but you don't do it in reaction to your mind. You don't do it out of fear. You do it in a planned, organized way as part of your routine of every week, planning your weeks, have goals every month or every year or whatever you want to do it. I guess that's how, like, the classic way to break it down is once a year, like end of the year, you actually have a full day when you work on your goals. So you have your long-term vision, where you want to be, and you don't have to have everything clear. But so again, we talked about purpose. It's who you become. Purpose is to be the best version of yourself. So to grow as a person, to give back. And giving back is not kind of being a philanthropist, a billionaire that's going to give billions to cause and so on, to change the world or to create that huge company or that huge NGO. Giving back is about just being your best version, being the light you want to see in the world, being the energy you want to see in the world, helping others just by your smile, um, just kind of putting positive actions out there, positive energy. That's giving back. That's your purpose. Your real purpose is who you become. um, and so you have your long-term vision of who you want to be, who you want to become. Maybe you have clarity on how you want to do it, but don't stress on the how. Just, okay, that's who I want to become. These are kind of the ideas I have. and then you break it down. This year I'm going to work on this and this, because that will take me closer to that end vision. But the end vision is not the main goal. The main goal is actually to enjoy the moment, to enjoy your year. So then you break it down, and then you break it down in maybe in quarters, months, weeks, right? And then on a weekly basis, every Sunday, for example, or whatever works for you, or Friday, you plan the next week. Those are my goals for the week. Those are the results I want to get. But then you don't stress if you don't get them, because you know life will, and you keep space, right? In your calendar, you want space for things that will happen that were not planned, so you actually don't get overwhelmed. But still, you know that every at least two hours per day, you will focus, like deeply focus on a certain result that you want to achieve, you want to have, and that's how you get going. So you have those goals, and then it means that mind, you tell your mind, like those thoughts that are not you, right? It's just that mind that is here to protect you. You tell your mind, I don't need you to plan for what could happen in the future. I'm already planning. I already have my routine. So I can enjoy the moment. I'm going to enjoy the moment, and because I have planned it in advance, I don't need to stress about it. And if something happens and I need to, and you need to kind of work on it, or I don't know, like you lose your job, right? Next week, so you plan your week, and then on Wednesday there's something unexpected, you lose your job. So that was not planned. Well, in the moment that you lose your job, okay. First, you don't react, you don't lose control, you relax, you start to deal with it from a good place, right? From a place of good energy, from a place of optimism, seeing it as a new opportunity, how this, in the great order of things, is going to help you. And then you start to plan again. What can I do about it? Okay, what actions do I need a new job? Do I need to start my company? Do I need to take a vacation? Whatever, right? But you do it from a nice place, but you don't stress beforehand, right? Okay, maybe there's the potential for you to lose your job. Yeah, I guess we all have. If you're an employee, yes, you have security that you don't have as an entrepreneur. But as an employee, you could lose your job. So that can happen, but then don't stress about it. Just keep learning, have a growth mindset, read, do courses, upgrade your skills, upgrade your network. I think that's super important. Your network is your net worth. So it's super important, like the relationship you cultivate. Try to be with people better than yourself, that will enhance who you are. And that will give you opportunities as well. And but you don't stress, right? You don't stress. You just prepare by working on yourself. And when that happens, you deal with it from a good place. But don't stress in advance. Why? And maybe you won't lose your job. Actually, the most things that our mind think about will never happen, right? So yeah, today was about taming your mind. First, reminding you that you are not your mind, and your mind is not here to make you happy. Your mind is only about actually more stress than making you happy. And there are better ways to plan than to let the mind make you plan in urgence because you're stressed. And then about how I started, about the meaning you give things. This is super important. So your mind will have those thoughts, but you can actually change the meaning you give to things. That's the Triad idea. And so I think feeling blessed is a great way to live. Feeling blessed, enjoying what you have in your life, whatever it is. So in my case, I guess because these are things I value. I value change. I value to travel a lot. I value to meet new people and like kind of just being all around the place. I value nature, so I'm happy to live in nature. I value, loving relationship and my family and like playing sports, and so my life is perfect because I created the life that fits for me. But maybe it's for you super different. Maybe you love stability and just being, I don't know, whatever. I think it will be an amazing life. Will change depending on who we are. I think comparing ourselves with others is not a good way to do it, for sure. That's where social media is very dangerous. I mean, it's not because you have less money than someone else that you have to be stressed and unhappy. And money is not the most important, right? I think it's important to have money. I think it can help a lot, but that's not the goal. The goal is to be happy. The goal is who you become. And so, yeah, don't change the meaning. Learn to appreciate what you have. And I think the first thing is to appreciate that you are alive. If you have health, appreciate that. That's so important. If you don't, I hope you are building healthy habits. Food is medicine, so you are focusing on eating the right food, on exercising, on love. It's so important to have strong social bonds for health. And yeah, but I really hope that your health is good, and if not, that you're doing the right things for it. But yeah, so tame your mind. Be conscious of your thoughts. Don't give in to the stress and to focusing on the future. Focus on the now. Focus on what you can be grateful for. Attach really powerful meanings to what's happening in your life, to who you are, and keep working on yourself, and have faith that everything will turn out well as long as you have the right mindset, the right energy, and the right focus. Yeah, and you give the right meaning to things. So I appreciate you. I wish you the best day ever. Every day should be the new best day of our lives. That's how I see it. And it doesn't mean that something amazing has to happen, just the way we feel and the way we are. And if you have an unease and your mind is just in a negative spiral, take a break. Read a nice book. Take care of yourself. And if it doesn't change and you have a bad day, well, you have a bad day, but don't call it a bad day. Just kind of accept it, let go, and just take care of yourself. It's okay. You don't need to be productive today to have a great day or to have something amazing. Just enjoy whatever and wherever you are. Cheers.